Yo, what's up, world? So, as I promised, welcome to part two of this series where I'm going to tell you the mistakes I made while, looking for my interview. So, last time I had left off on, yeah, I was going to part two. So, I'm going to mention some of the mistakes I did around because I started looking for internships in April, then May, though I wasn't that active. So this time I'm going to talk about what I did wrong in May, and maybe you'll get a few things from here. So this is what happened. Uh, my semester was ending in May, and May was the year for the exam. So I wasn't that active while looking for the internships. I sent out not so many, like almost 10, and unluckily I wasn't. No, actually, it was called like two, but I wasn't called for interviews. I was only like they called me to ask me some few questions, and I'm not sure if I responded well, but later I realized that there was some few things I had done which costed me a lot. So one of the things I did is I was overconfident. You see, like they were asking me if I can do it, then like yes, I know I'm good, but when they asked me, it was like, how can I explain this? I was like, yes, I can, and uh, I'm really good at it, and uh, you can never be too good at something. Like if you're a beginner, you can never be too good. So that was one of the issues I made. I was overconfident. Like I was sent for this challenge. It was to replicate some CSS, and not CSS. I was supposed to. They sent me a design, and I was supposed to make it over website, and so I did. But the CSS wasn't the same, and because I think uh, I had said that like I was too confident in myself, and I was insisting that I can do it. Maybe the interviewer saw that I wasn't ready to learn, and it's an internship. So the other thing is, when you're applying for an internship, it's not a job. You're going there to learn. So yes, it's not a job. You don't know everything, and that should be at the top of your mind, because if you pretend like you know everything, yeah, you see, it ties itself with overconfidence. Then the other thing is like options. You need to have options. uh, you see, like you see, this is an example. Like the way when girls notice, like, oh, you have options, they sense that BDE, yeah, the big dick energy. So like maybe even employers sense it. Like maybe there's the a lot of job options, like a lot of job energy. Maybe it's something like that. So don't only rely on one person. They'll disappoint you, and disappointment. So the other thing is, um, yeah, as I said, during the month of May, I didn't apply for a lot of internships because it was also the same time I was doing my exam, and like connections. There are no connections, by the way. That is a lie. So like connections, they some had promised to look for jobs for me, and uh, yeah, I didn't get them. Anyway, so welcome, and hope to see you in part three. June I made a lot of mistakes, so it won't be as short as this. Hope to see you.